Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my worst of beauty 2018. First of all, if you notice me squinting in this video, I am super tired. I literally got like zero sleep last night and these lights are like really irritating me today. My eyes are really sensitive, so the lights do kind of bother me normally, but tonight for some reason my eyes are like super sensitive and like really irritated. So if I'm like squinting and I look kind of funny in this video, that's why. So anyway, today's video is going to be my worst of beauty. I did mention this in my best of beauty video that I may or may not film this. I decided to go ahead with it. I don't normally like talk negatively about products on my channel. Sometimes in like favorite videos, I will throw in a few products that I just didn't care for that month. But for the most part, it's not that I'm like afraid to talk about or like bash or I don't know. It's not that I'm afraid, I don't know. I don't really like to just put like negativity out there. But I did make a video a few years ago. I think it was called like products I regret buying or something, which it actually got not a lot of views, but like more views than I typically get on my videos, so yeah. So I figured I would film this. Me personally, I like watching videos of people talking about products that they didn't like, just so I have an idea of like what I may need to like steer clear of. That being said, I do research and read reviews and look more into products. I don't just go off based on what people say, but it just kind of like puts it in the back of my mind like, maybe I shouldn't try that. But yeah, anyway, I'm like completely rambling. I'm like out of breath, my eyes are irritated. So yeah, let's get into this video. So I don't know like technically how these videos are supposed to go. I don't know if you're supposed to talk about products that specifically came out in that year, or if you're just supposed to talk about any product that you liked or didn't like. So in my case, these products did not necessarily come out last year. They are just products that I grabbed, and off the top of my head, I just know that I didn't really care for them. Also, that is not to say that I don't like these brands. I do love other products that they make. Obviously, you guys know that not everything is going to work for everybody. Not everyone is going to like the same things. So when you hear somebody talking badly about a product or they talk about something that didn't really work for them, just keep in mind that it may work for you and it may be something that you guys love. So just take this with a grain of salt. I'm just sharing with you guys products that I just didn't care for and that didn't really work for me. So yeah, now we're gonna get into it. So the first product I want to mention, I think I've actually mentioned this before. That is the Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray, I think that's what it's called. I heard so many great things about that product and I was really excited to try it. And when I got it and used it, I just didn't care for it. I honestly felt like it did nothing for me. It reminds me a lot of a hard candy setting spray that I tried years ago. And again, I just didn't like that one either. I don't know, it may work for some of you guys. I don't know if any of you guys have tried it, but for me, it just literally did nothing. Like I sprayed it on my face and I didn't feel like it locked in my makeup. My skin got super oily and yeah, it just didn't really work. Then I tried another makeup setting spray recently, and this is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I kind of like bought this on a whim. I've literally never heard anybody talk about this ever. So I was in the drugstore and I really needed a setting spray last minute. So this is the first one I saw and I just grabbed it. Didn't really care for it, to be honest. I feel like it really did nothing for me. Didn't really feel like it worked that well. I don't know, I've never really found a drugstore setting spray that I felt really truly worked. I know like the drugstore didn't always have setting sprays and it's kind of like a new thing to the drugstore brands, but let me know if you guys know of one that really works. The next product I want to talk about is something that I honestly used for a while and I never liked it, and I don't know why I continued to use it, but I finally come to the conclusion that I don't like it at all. It doesn't work for me. I know it is a super popular product. A lot of people love this. That is the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. They say it's translucent, but literally I feel like this is like white, especially if you use it to set your whole face. This I do not recommend as a under eye setting powder. Anytime I've used it, it literally like accentuates like the crepiness under my eye. And I don't normally have that, but even when I use this to set, like instantly after I blend out my concealer, my under eyes just look so crepey and gross and I look like I'm like 10 years older. So do not suggest using this for under eye setting. I do use this to bake if I want to like sharpen up my contour, or I will use it to like bake the sides of my nose. That I kind of still use this for. I do prefer the Laura Mercier one, but I mean, in a pinch, if I don't have anything or I can't find anything in arm's reach, I will use this. But I definitely do not and will not ever use it to set my under eye. Another product that I actually mentioned a few months ago in one of my like favorite and non-favorites is the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, and I forget who I initially saw talk about this, but she was completely raving about it, and I was like, okay, like I definitely need to try that out. I am somebody who doesn't typically cream contour. I just like to stick to powder products. That's what I'm used to and what just works for me and is easier for me. But I figured I would purchase this and give it a go. We kind of got off to like a bad start with this because when I got my Sephora package in the mail, I opened this up and literally like the entire stick fell out of the tube. So I was kind of a little annoyed about that. I mean, I know that happens, but that just kind of like set the mood maybe. I did try it out. I feel like the actual product itself is really good. Blends really nice. It's just the color is too light for me. And I believe that this is literally the only shade that it comes in. It doesn't look like it's that light in the tube. I don't know if you guys can really see this. Maybe I'll show you a close-up of it, but it is like too light for me. When I tried it out and I blended it in, it literally like blended into my cheek and it was completely pointless and you couldn't even see it on my face. So I think that I said this the last time I talked about it. I feel like they should definitely make a few shades of this. I don't know why they would have like one universal color, but I feel like they should definitely make like a light, medium, dark, and like a deep dark. I don't know. This next product I know is something that I have talked about in a video. I think I used this in the video where I followed a Jaclyn Hill makeup tutorial, and I kind of went on a little bit of a rant about how I was like really disappointed in this product. That is this Ofra highlighter, and it is in the shade Rodeo Drive. Just have to say, the color is absolutely gorgeous. This is everything that I want in a highlighter. The color is like that perfect like champagne gold. Love the color. The actual product itself is garbage. This is literally the only highlighter I've ever tried from them. This was super chalky, super powdery. Literally when I like dabbed my brush in it, like powder was just like falling out of it. And I felt like when I put it on my face, like usually the highlighters that I'm used to using are like that like smooth, like buttery, like almost like that like creamy, like powdery feel. This was like so chalky. It looked like grainy on my face. It just didn't look good at all, and I don't know, I didn't like it at all, and I was really disappointed because I feel like I hear so many people rave about the Ofra highlighters, and I don't know, like did I get one that wasn't good? I just don't understand how somebody could rave about this. I don't know. I just didn't like it at all. These next two products are ones that I also never heard anybody talk about. I try not to buy stuff that I've never heard anybody talk about or that I haven't like looked up a review on. Gotten a lot better with my compulsive buying, but sometimes, I don't know, you're just in the store and you walk down the aisle and you're like, I need that. I kind of want that. I kind of want to try that out. And sometimes I'll literally like stand there and like Google and see if I can find like reviews. But these two correctors from Revlon, I literally ran to the drugstore the night before I had a wedding, I think, and I needed color correctors because I could not find mine in my kit anywhere. So I just grabbed these. Maybe I did hear somebody talk about this and that's why I bought these. I don't know. But regardless, these were horrible, particularly the orange one. Usually with a color corrector, I like the product to be a little bit like on the thicker side, just so I feel like it's actually covering like under eye circles. This product was so thin and sheer, and I literally feel like it did nothing. Like literally has no coverage. Like I said, it was super sheer. Even if I tried to like layer it, it just really wasn't doing anything. So same with this one. This is the like green one for redness. They're just so like sheer and they literally have no coverage. And the point of a color corrector is to cover. So I just felt like these were pointless and I did not care for them at all. The next product is also something from the drugstore that I bought a little bit more recently, and that is the Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. And And I didn't realize until after I bought this that this is actually the one that Shayla collaborated with them on. I got this at Target and it was on clearance, and I think it was like $2 or $3. I'm somebody who isn't really picky with mascara, to be honest. I will wear false lashes like on the weekends when I go out or for special occasions. But for like an everyday makeup look, I don't care. I don't really care what my lashes look like, so I'll just wear like any mascara. So I'm not usually picky, but this mascara was like trash. Like it just was not good at all. Putting this on, it felt like I didn't even do anything to my lashes. It gave them zero volume, not even a teeny bit, and no length at all. And I feel like I've heard a lot of people love this one. I know my sister uses this and she likes it, but I don't know, I literally felt like it did zero for my lashes. Okay, so this next product, I kind of like debated on whether I was going to include it in this video, but you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna include it. That is the Laura Lee Cat's Pajamas palette. I actually got this for Christmas, not this past Christmas, the one before. So I was super excited when I got it because the colors are really pretty. I just feel like the quality of this palette wasn't the greatest. I mean, I know that this was her first product that she came out with from her line. I love her palette that she collaborated with, oh my god. Why can't I think right now? Violet Voss, that's it. I really like that palette, and this is honestly like nothing against her at all, but I just did not care for this palette. I did try it out a few times. The matte shades were good. It's just that the shimmer shades were not. I literally like dipped my brush in it. There was so much kickback and I just felt like there was no pigmentation. I don't know if these would be better applied with your finger. I know some eyeshadows are like that, but I don't like applying eyeshadow with my finger. But I don't know, I just felt like they were not pigmented at all. It barely showed up on my eye, and that's really just the shimmer shades. The matte ones were good, but yeah, I don't know, I just didn't care for this palette. I literally tried it maybe a few times and it just sits in my drawers. Another palette I wanted to talk about, this is a Deck of Scarlet eyeshadow palette, and it has 3 eyeshadows, 2 lip products, and a highlighter and a blush. I got this sent to me. The company emailed me and asked me if I wanted to do a review. I guess they come out with like collaboration palettes with influencers. I forget who this one was with, but I mean, this was like maybe like a year or so ago, and I was just kind of like, okay, like there were no contracts involved. I didn't have to review it. When I responded to them in the email, I literally said, yeah, like sure, I'd love to try it out and see if I like it, but I can't promise you that I'm going to love it. Therefore, I'm not going to be able to review it for you positively if I don't like it. So I got it in the mail. The color story is a little bit strange. I literally looked at this palette and I was like I didn't know like what to do. Like I literally like drew a blank. These are definitely not colors that I like, and I had to look up pictures to see what other people did because I literally looked at this and I was like, I have no idea like where to put those colors or even like what type of look to do. I tried it out. I felt like when you swatched the eyeshadows, they're super pigmented. You can see that right there. There's a ton of pigmentation when you swatch it, but when I applied them on my eyes, they barely showed up, and I just could not review this positively at all. And the company kind of like harassed me for a while, and they kept emailing me asking me where my review was, that I had to post a review, and I just kind of like ignored them because I mean, I was under no obligation to give them a video, and I couldn't. I'm not like that. That's not me. I'm not going to get on camera and just lie about something that I truly, truly did not like. And that it would just have been so obvious in the video because I struggled so hard with trying to make these work and they just didn't. So I don't know if it's like a thing with like smaller influencers, but I don't want to like say this in a bad way, but like we're not obligated to make videos for anyone.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that I just feel like sometimes brands take advantage of smaller influencers being naive, and they assume that if they're sending you a product for free that you're kind of obligated to make a positive review just because they sent you that product for free. And for the most part, there usually is zero compensation. And I don't want to come off entitled, but some people don't realize how much time and effort goes into making a video, especially if a brand wants an entire video dedicated only to that product alone. I think that there should be some sort of compensation, whether it's $10 or $100 depending on channel size and how many views you get on your videos, because honestly at that point it becomes an ad. And I'm also not saying that I feel like influencers should always be paid, because I definitely review like 98% of the stuff on my channel for free because I honestly truly stand behind those products and I just get excited and I love sharing things that I love with you guys. But I just feel like sometimes brands take advantage of smaller YouTubers and they think that they don't know any better, so they just almost like try and intimidate you into making a video and a positive review just because they sent you something for free in the mail. So I also stated very clearly that I would be more than happy to try it out, but that I obviously could not guarantee that I would like it. Therefore, I couldn't promise a positive review on something that I had never tried before. I also want to add that if I truly liked this palette, I would have had absolutely no problem making a dedicated video for them for free, but the issue was that I didn't like it and that I would not make a positive review for them. Yet, they kept asking me for a review over and over in the emails. So yeah, that is pretty much all I wanted to say about that. Okay, back to the video.
So this product I actually got sent to me as well from Too Faced. I got it a few months ago. This one in particular I didn't like, that's why I didn't talk about it. These are the Melted Matte-Tallic Liquid Metallic Matte Lipsticks. And they sent me all of them. I am just somebody who is not a fan of metallic lipsticks. I don't know if anybody really is, to be honest. I just find that they're not flattering at all. I feel like they accentuate the lines in your lips and they just don't look good. I mean, a matte lipstick kind of does that too, but I just feel like, I don't know. I don't like these at all. This is in the shade, what is this? Pillow Talk. This is the one that I thought that I would like out of all of them. And I just didn't like it at all. It's nothing against the brand. I tried out the Kylie Cosmetic metallic lipsticks when she first came out with them and I did not like those either. So it's nothing against this lipstick in particular. I just don't like metallic lipstick. I know I'm constantly talking about how I have super dry lips. Part of it is because I don't drink enough water, but that's beside the point. So I'm always looking for a good lip scrub. I don't even know if they still make this product, but this is the MAC Lip Scrumptious Lip Scrub. I got this a while ago, so I don't even know if they even make these anymore. This literally is not a lip scrub, it's literally a lip balm. Like when I buy a lip scrub, I'm thinking that it's gonna be like grainy so that I can really like exfoliate your lips. This is literally a lip balm. Like there is no texture to it at all. It's literally a lip balm. So I don't understand how this is a lip scrub at all. I suggest sticking to the Lush lip scrubs. That is my holy grail. I love that one so much. This was like a complete fail. And then the last product I'm going to talk about is this dry shampoo foam by Ouai. I talk all the time about how oily my hair gets, how I'm like the queen of dry shampoo, how I cannot go without it. So when I saw that this product was coming out, I believe it's been out for a while because I know I got this a long time ago. I was so excited to try this out. I think I saw Desi Perkins do like a demo or like a review on this and I was like, I gotta get it. Got it, and I don't know if I just wasn't using it correctly, but it literally made my hair like greasier. It did absolutely nothing for me. The way I saw her use it was that she like took it and kind of like raked it like into her roots a little bit and like rubbed it in, and then she took a round brush and a blow dryer and kind of like blew out like those pieces of where she put the product on. So that's what I tried to do, and I don't know if I was just doing it wrong. I don't know if you have to have a certain like hair texture or hair type, I don't know, but it did not work for me at all. This is like literally pretty much completely full. I tried it the first time and I was like, oh hell no, I don't like this stuff at all. And then I gave it a second try, thinking maybe I like did it wrong, but it just, it did nothing for me. It did do something for me. It made my hair way greasier than it was, and I don't need that. So yeah, just thought I would throw that in there. So yeah, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if these are any products that you guys love, I'm so sorry, but they just didn't work out for me. Not everything works out for everyone. Not everyone is going to love the same products. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe if you guys aren't already. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.